Hey guys, it's me Zix. For today's video, I'll be showing you the accessory guide. And also, stay tuned until the end for I have a mini request for all of you. So, as you all know, I'm just an average player. I don't have all the endgame accessories. So I'm going to cover all the basics of accessories and where to get them. There are 4 different types of accessories in the game: the ring, the necklace, earring, and the bracelet. You can get the ring, necklace, and earring in the 4 Holy Beast dungeon. They also have 2 types of equipment depending on the Holy Beast dungeon you raid. And an important information is that the EDG, or the Scar of Crystal Water or Water Crystal, does not drop earrings. So what are these 2 types of accessories? The one is the normal accessories, which the stat can be modified individually or changed to reach the high point of the accessories. The second is the shiny, aural, flame, and radiant accessories. These accessories are maxed out, which means that you won't have to modify their individual stats. Also, the ring and necklace have 4 stats, while the earring has 3 stats, except for the QDG earring, which have 4 stats. So you might be wondering, how do you change the stats of the accessories? Well, you need 2 items, OCS or Option Change Tone. This item lets you change the stats of the accessories, and NYS or Number Change Tone. This item lets you change the number of stats in the accessory. I'll show you these items. This is the Option Change Tone, as you can see. And this is the NCS, Number Change Tones. There are also 2 things you should know. There is the Renewal Stone and the Digitary Stone. The Renewal Stone lets you add points in your accessories that you can change some more. And the Digitary Stone lets you increase the power of accessories, the maximum of 200%. You can go to the Queen Chessmon in that center to buy some Renewal and Digitary Stones. Warning, they are not 100%, so that you won't waste money on buying them. The item that gives you 100% rate are the Amazing Renewal Stone. This lets you add 5 more points in your renewal number. An Amazing Digitary Stone lets you add 10% in the Amazing Digitary power. As you can see in my Swan Shiny Necklace, above is the Digitary power, which is 200% already, and below is the Digi Able power renewal number. As you can see, it's 6. If you use a renewal stone, it will add 1 more or 5 depending on the renewal stone that you will use. Also, that applies the same to the Digitary power. So that's all the basic information I have for all of you. This is the moment you have been waiting for. What are the stats that you should aim for in an accessory? Well, for the ring, you should aim for the double 80. I'll show you my ring. In my Swan Shiny ring, it gives 2 attack, which is a maximum of 600 if you reach 200% Digitary power. The initial stats or the basic stats is 300. And what you should aim for the necklace is CD, AS, and 80. In 80, it gives 200 for the initial stats. The attack speed gives 15% and the critical damage gives 20%. For me, this shiny necklace is the perfect item for me because it gives HP 80, attack speed, and critical damage. HP is essential for surviving most dungeons. And for the earring, well, my earring is not maxed out. You should aim for the double critical damage and also hit rate. For the last item that I should mention is that the bracelet. The bracelet is somewhat hard to get because of the requirements that you should do. To get the bracelet, you should do the royal base in Verdandi. Well, in Verdandi, most Digimons use skills, and it's hard to kill them, you know. In Verdandi, you will do the royal base dungeon for most of the people that are playing in the server. They can, how should I say this? They can finish it without them having a difficult time. But for newbies or for new people in here, you should wait until you get strong enough so that you can raid the royal base dungeon. Also, if you ever reach that point, the stats that you should aim for in the bracelet, you should aim for the 5 stats, which is the 80 attack, critical damage, HT. Well, for what you should aim for really is that the 80 critical damage and critical damage. The other two will depend on what you get, but as long as you get critical damage and attack, that's good enough. One more thing, it also depends on how you want to play the game and how you want your accessory to be. If you want to do pure damage, you should aim for attack and basic attribute. And if you want to be tanky with damage, you should aim for 80 in HT. That's all there is to it. So you have reached the end of the video. Here is the request I wanted for all of you. This is my mini request. Guys, if you're playing in Omega server and you want to help me, sell me your X tickets for 50M each. Help me get a Galantmon X. I know it's a silly request, but I really want to have this Digimon. I would really appreciate it if you could help me aim for him or get him in the near future. Just so, if you're thinking how you would let me know if you want to sell them to me, just whisper me. My name is Zix, as you can see here, ZHIX. Simple as that. I'll be on maybe most of the time. If I'm not, then you can just save your X tickets so that when I'm online you can try and whisper me again. It would really help me a lot if you could help me, guys. That's all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.